Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
boys and girls, welcome to the greatest podcast on the planet.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yolana eti po.
And they tipping me off. I know you from the inside out. We do some real talking at my mama's house. We finna get something for $1. We might just head home in a Honda. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting. I'm okay. I'm just minutes away. You can come any day. You can come and we play. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting.
I'm mixing my lapels. If you're using a lapel and you go off stage and you forget you're using a lapel, then you connect whatever saying stuff and then it's that's my biggest fear. So I avoid lapels. I avoid lapels at all costs.
What happened to me in when we were still in school, we were doing Zoom lectures, and then I didn't mute the Zoom thing. And then I just happened to be like the first person in there, and then the lecturer is like, "So who's the class rep?" And I was with my friends in the room, yay.
manje ama classmates amabele ngqondo ezimbi masenza ama online lessons la yabekwazi ukuthi mina vele ngilele romini yabona or something and angika contribute something umuze sithi ma'am, I have something to say. Ati khuluma. Ati Mgcini has been quiet for some time now. Is everything okay? Bro. So many vuke fast.
But Zoom has been so winning, guys.
But I feel like I'm on COVID days like.
But have you seen this? Did you see the South African thing where when you Zoom, the guy's in his bedroom, then the wife is naked, pops up. The South African chief something. That's a very big thing, a government thing. And the wife. Then I heard the lady that was cheering was like, "This is the second time happening." I'm like, second time.
Damn. Yeah, but since I'm workmates, I'm born. Classroom so is keep it broke kanye winning anabantu ababoy abantu bebeyazame ukuthi
that was like a meeting. I was at the phone out.
I feel like very into the sexy vele cuisine. So we intro podcast. Anyway,
okay.
Yes, Maforty say too change.
Why do you have to blame everything on Maforty, guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the ByoPodcast in Ngxoxo 99. We are coming at you live from Zulu Fashion House, but this time around, we is like ukuthatha boob tape kuphela Zulu Fashion House silezicathulo futhi. And today Silo Maforty, the name is so nice, you gotta say it twice on the camera.
Yeah.
Abantu bahlala bezithi bafuna ukubona ukuthi umuntu uhlele iqamba mangambani. Namhla sithe sathi
but it's my first time being in front of the camera podcast.
But lapana ngoku-interview yakho lapana ungathi urelaxile like yabo ngani ngumuntu ozwayo but for the past 3 weeks, hey Maforty, Lord Office here and the good doctor is here.
The doctor should have been sitting here. I told you, the doctor should have been sitting
here.
Nah.
Need a lot talk.
We good over here.
Maybe put off and say any content engaso podcast, maybe kuma vlogs or something. Yeah. But otherwise we do what all right so. Otherwise, how you guys doing?
I think the same contractors here.
Yeah.
I need the same contract.
Well, I was manje Maforty. That's Maforty no matter I'm introducing as a talk comment. Maforty get up.
Maforty today.
Yeah. Where is Maforty?
I might disappear for so
nah.
we'll see.
Otherwise, how are you guys doing?
Today was very, for me it was something else, but story for another day.
When is stories zakho ngapho si right?
I mean, I'm good.
Now we're good.
Nkinti right?
You're right.
Njolo
Everything good, bro.
ezingizwe something
Everything good.
engishokhileyo kuthiwa i-loneliness ama-damages we-loneliness are equivalent to ama-side effects we-smoking. It is scientifically proven.
That loneliness.
Kills. Like ukuba lesizungu kuyafanana lokubhema igwayi too much.
Oh. Blind.
Good tricky bafethu. So
Okay.
yeah.
Who studied that? Wabona ubani? Like,
No, it is scientifically proven ukuthi imbani zamdinga udokotela wankhona. But into ekhona yona leyo ukuthi
if it's from America, I don't trust.
nah bro, but they have a point. Akazuze into lesizungu so asike bangani kulento off so.
But I can see that being true.
Yeah.
Mina,
Yeah,
but
but
this is
lonely
when I
but
talk to
miserable.
myself. So I'm
You talk to yourself.
Yeah, but it
But I'm
depends
a-
because also loneliness doesn't mean being alone.
Yeah, loneliness
Yeah.
even amongst abantu.
The
you can still
feeling
be
of
alone, yeah.
loneliness, yeah.
Yeah, Oh.
Yeah, ale unique leyo.
No, have you never been in a place where like kula abantu abang 100 or 10 whatever?
Nah.
You just
I think mini loneliness isibele engishaya yena le auntie.
We won.
Ngiyiwana.
But yeah, ekama-40 usually liyani ukuthi wena ufuna ukuba labanye abantu ongelabo that time. So that's why even ungazi maybe ube kwenye indawo labantu abaningi wena in your mind.
still feel
Yeah.
alone.
But otherwise, for the second week, Zlandelana, we are reaching 1,000 views in 2 days.
Yeah.
It shows that the family is growing. Like
True.
the family is growing,
Yeah.
and Abantu Babu, we appreciate the new people watching, the regulars, comment section. Every day, every time. I feel like this time around, seeing figure 1,000 views in 2 days. It's a fucking episode.
The next same day.
No, like it's a fucking episode.
Maybe Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe Wednesday.
All right.
Put another
It's a fucking episode. To go to Nyani, go with surprise.
Because
What do
we
you
have
guys
like
think?
a gang of episodes.
Yeah.
What drive? We have a lot of episodes. That
See,
that need
there's
to
less
air.
Zumbul is
yeah.
my episode. Yeah.
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 It's like Chuna Maforty.
Yeah.
It's like
And
it is in
Ah,
why.
okay.
Which one?
All right.
I just always have so much fun when I'm at
All right. There was nothing fun about that.
that one was not fun.
That was not fun.
Maforty yamemeza.
Wathi lo munye memeza njengayo baqala sikumemezela
Bakazumemezelana
I was
sebechingelana.
minding my own business. I was not even involved.
Yeah.
And I was
in
minding
those
my own
podcasts
business
where
in an
people
office.
fight.
I was in the office doing whatever. I'm like, this boy.
Kongehlisela ivolume bijana
I was like-
kuMaforty.
I was like, this boy.
Mm.
Then I went, the boy went on. Hey, my
But yeah, so I want to,
Yeah.
guys, let's get this episode to 1K views in 2 days. We're giving you another episode.
Nice episodes. That's
Yeah,
gonna
a
trend.
nice episode. And you just know that the show now has impact if people start complaining about things that happen during the show. Last week in Teloma message, you talk, hey, why did you censor K Breezy when you wanted to talk about political ntontoni?
But then it worked out good for K Breezy because as of now, he's doing this. There's a new law that puts K Breezy in a very tight position. Had we aired whatever was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really new act hasn't been try act bill
Bill,
whatever
the new bill.
I'm a lawyer.
Patriotic bill. Or
Uthi-
patriotic act, whatever they call it. Yeah.
Ungakhuluma kubi ngegovernment, you're going to jail.
Yeah. President,
Thank
government,
you
the
for
country.
saying that at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Ufuna
like
ukukhululeka
that's some
during-
Museveni type
Yeah.
of policy making, you know?
But then
Like some,
like ngabona
some-
enye comment why mina
Comment
ngisenza
yakhe
K Breeze.
ngokuthanda uthi
Simi ngasenza
dictator.
K Breeze.
K Breezy wasenzwa umumu welizwe.
No, K Breeze was the one wathi
Please sense.
please censor that item.
That's the
Yeah.
item, yeah.
Because I don't want to get into
Trouble, yeah.
trouble. Mna vele ngangiza poster bro.
But if it was me, I was never gonna tell
Yeah.
you to sense. I was like, let's
to-
go.
So kuthiwa hey ibuyemela khulume. Mina ngile suggestion for abantu
Guys,
abalama comments.
freedom of speech ikona, but freedom after speech.
Yeah, there's freedom of speech,
Ayikho
but
guaranteed.
there's no freedom after speech.
No, but manjela ukuthi if you wanna talk about political stuff and you feel like Tina are not doing justice to
Yeah,
that, not even to your own podcast, just give us your address, usiningele venue, yakho esiza ku display during the show siyabuya sizokushoot endlini yakho futhi ukhulume wethu ukhulume konke ukukhuluma sikuncedisa ukuthi uvule YouTube channel yabo then thini link episode sizayithumelana ku WhatsApp soke siyiposte ukuthi sayithumelana ku WhatsApp
ukhuluma laye la
nangu lapha ukhulumani la because ku serious ukweZimbabwe like ku serious
very depressing
yeah asisakhulumi vele ngakade sifuna ukukhuluma politics and yeah
and unfortunately maybe on the podcast but unfortunately on my other job I have to unfortunately on my other job I have
to sisakudinga la
like guys umsebenzi wami lona that's what I'm supposed to be doing that's how it works so unfortunately my other job I have to tackle these issues.
That law doesn't apply to comedy.
No, it applies, but here's the trick thing about it. It's comedy, guys. That's what comedy does.
I don't even get. Yeah. I don't get.
It's comedy.
This funny like.
I was watching the.
Parliament yethu yakaresi menjani like in terms of ngoba nabadominate parliament.
It's the PF guys.
It's the ruling party,
so
bro.
But you know what? But a day before they passed the bill. What happened was, Babalu trying to actually pass the bill. They end up calling all they postponed to the next day. So
you guys are talking about politics again.
No, this is parliament. This is not politics. This is just parliament in lawmaking, bro. No one can arrest us for talking about that.
Because they needed the numbers to really pass the law. Okay. The important law they were supposed to pass before, before an announcement was made. There were election acts that were supposed to be passed before the announcement of the election date. Now, once the election date has been passed, we cannot reform our election processes. Yeah. So that means the important one.
But then, what happened with that item? You check your voters roll. No, like
now
there was
a. Check, but now you can. Tomorrow you can register. I think it's the last day. Today, like.
Yeah, by the time this episode comes out, yeah,
you can register now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you kids to register to vote for like the last 10 years or something.
Yeah.
If you're not registered, see you on 20.
But meaning ngicho like ubusithi awufuna ukucheck ukuthi ibizo lakho likhona yini ku voters roll.
Start 265.
Yeah, mina nthing dial I think a week ago. My name was there, bro. Yonke into be sharp. But this time around thing no results found.
So did you go?
So
to
what does that mean?
Did you go to your ward? Did you go to your ward? Or register code?
Star 265 hash. Then you put
your
details.
You first put your surname, then your ID.
Yeah.
And then voila.
What they did to me was funny because now I have to like walk to like a different neighborhood vote. Like Nhlale Pumla East. Now I have to go to Pumla.
But okay, it's
why
politics. Let me not talk about it.
Yeah.
Let me not talk about that. It's politics.
Well, in commenting I went out for previous episode. Was it a comment on umuntu wanilanda wazongitshela like ku inbox because abanye bale tendency ukuthi ba comment ku inbox then going ku YouTube into ka breeze lani sex lani ukuthi abafazi are incubators of ama energies it turns out ukuthi ayisikho bekuza bashapha ukuthi okay breeze abekhona yena azo defender but he's not feeling well today so but umuntu lwana ICT andu breeze ICT abafazi babathatha ama energies like ba receive ama energies during sex amachita thina star udokotela yahleka liqiniso endokotela
angiyazi le
ke precisely abafazi baba ama incubators of ama energies during sex so izinto ezinjengomnyama like yabuzithatha.
I think it depends on your beliefs. Intole, I don't think we can discuss. I think it depends on your beliefs.
Sex is spiritual though, but we are. It's not. Sex is spiritual.
I agree with you 100%.
That's all it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
But what exactly is going on? It depends on your beliefs. When I watch you believe personally.
Because
I don't believe.
What we are in concept. What we are in concept yoguti, our energies are exchanged via the. Try window is porno like. Okay. Yeah, is bono zingathintana. There is something spiritual that happens there.
Bro, people use his skill as zingathintana.
Sorry guys, what's the replaying in my head? What is that saying in my head? I'm like, when do they really like? But that way it doesn't like. There's so many ways this put
there's so many. There's only one way this put
umuntu mina umuntu obuyele le point onele ngamtshela ukuthi ngiyakutshela into le ngingayikhuluma le bazathi doggy style ke la kanye seliprove ipoint yami vele abantu engisebenza labo laba ngiyabazi bazathi nje bathi kuwena bathi lamanye ama
abantu laba vele into lento mina for me
agree
bro
one thing. Sex is spiritual. That's it. We don't know how then it whatever happens, but it's spiritual.
So too. And I think there's some things that it doesn't really benefit anyone to like break them apart and try and figure it out. As long as we agree that sex is spiritual, I think
kuphela yeah
Ukuthi
bano receive ama
it
energy
is
not
spiritual.
plus omunye umuntu futhi wakubeka ukuthi like the all these successful people like abathanda around like your typical maybe NBA player bro his money like ule aura like ulenhlanhla like umuntu le success why ke ngahambi ethelela bonke labana
Success yakhona
ethatha umnyama yena instead when does it negative like no, I don't believe that
yeah I feel like I believe but mini esibhono liyana
abachane la
even ama billionaire
Afuthi isikholise
around bro
la
umtshela labantwana abaningi abafazi bakwele kube dubeka bele mabhaji come on
into esibhono liyana mina into yafika ekhanda ukuthi no but what if
isibhono vele guys vele from the start isibhono nje into yabesidlana sesini sikamasala wakho ngathi uphuma lapha is the most useless thing
no, but then medically apparently the placenta like it's medically they can actually use it to create medicines and stuff. It's one of the most healthiest thing ever.
Dokotela routine
The placenta.
ngoba namuhla Maforty vele
I
asozuka
don't
The
think-
placenta.
Okay, they say that. I'm not really well versed in that, but I know they use it
Usilile.
in more of traditional medicine, actually, like Chinese traditional medicine and other. Yeah, I didn't say witch doctors. I just mean like
and
in different cultures they eat it as well, because apparently it's very nutritious.
It's like
Yeah,
but it's
some
the
cultures,
healthiest.
they cook
It's
it
the
and
healthiest
eat it
thing
and
ever.
it's
wait
very
kudliwana
Placenta.
placenta
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
embizeni
maybe I take him
I don't know,
I
but-
don't know how it happens.
But yeah.
I don't know how it happens.
But yeah, but there's something like especially the other side of medicine, not the
Yeah.
conventional medicine, but
Yeah, not the conventional
yeah,
one.
but other side of medicine really they really
Oh.
focus on. That's why I remember this guy was saying, "Abantwana bakhe ngama placenta, nguyayiquma ethatha ehambe lawo."
oh into
Yeah,
yamasiko
some cultures they keep them as well.
Yeah.
We're not even talking about African.
American,
It's like other
Europeans,
cultures,
Eh,
everyone is doing this.
eAfrica siyakwenza
Other
But I feel
cultures
like
do
if
it.
we were doing it, it wouldn't be for like.
yeah
Yeah.
lento enye engizwile
Cultural,
futhi about culture during the week uthi kuthiwa kudala ubusithi wena Maforty ungabona intombi umdala wakho ngiyade siyakulobolela
What do you mean?
like umdala ngiyade keep imali yokuthi
Yeah.
mntanami hambo lo
That's what
hambo
used to
lobola.
happen. It's just
Yeah.
that unfortunately my photos.
that's why it wasn't even a thing
Yeah.
yakade
Yeah.
sesiye ukuthi
Yeah.
bakubizela
And
inkomo
le enye into-
100
lenye into engizileyo futhi kuthiwa asithi wena ulabo sisi kuphela like inkomo leziya ezilotsholwe ngosisi bakho like ziyaphiwa wena umjidi ukuthi uhambe ilobola futhi like ngomanye ama-families like kwakusebenza njalo ukuthi siyakha like siyakha ifamily la
Yeah.
oh it makes
Yeah.
sense kule
Yeah, but
ingoma futhi
these days
ekhuluma
lobola is like
yazi
come up for some families.
yeah it's a come up vele remember nje yabona seziyakha amabonda ngemali yakho ubona ukuthi this is my money
There's this guy.
namhle Maforty silayo on camera.
There's this guy.
Listen,
This guy wanted to lobola this girl. Chito gcinimali yakhe. What? I'm sorry, my guy, but this is coming out on the podcast.
Yeah.
So gcinimali yakhe. Only to discover Richard bemchita branga ese harare ngare bra. Nigga went in Port Pens.
Oh.
ngemali yakhe azalobola ngayo
Wahula.
heish
akethola
Abathenga ipens. Wahula.
li-revenge
I'm
ngayo
happy for
lina
the
i-problem
band.
Inkinga.
li-revenge
izibhono ziyayekela njani ukutransfer ama-energy lina li-revenge ngazo
But
Lina
yeah.
li-revenge ngazo
eish
Yeah, that's
imali
what I
ekhona
remember.
ibenzi apho soyidlalisa
Yeah, but yeah, it depends for some time.
but yeah
He's happily married now, so which is
oh that's
he's
nice
happily married.
like let's just ngafisa ukuthi recharge bro
Okay, what's this thing about Maforty with chat? Like you did last week and another episode.
umdala
Everywhere I go, like it works.
but it's always
everyone.
funny the dynamic is always funny when it comes to calling off weddings sorry say
Yeah.
like whenever it's rare like maybe let's
Yeah.
say 9 times out of 10 ungabona umshado ukholwa out kebe kunguguy discover ukuthi unkazini uyachita but unkazini yakudiscover uyachita usually the wedding skin carry on
Izakhala la.
I remember very
but I think for girls it's more of pride also because I've emceed a lot of weddings. It's got nothing to do with the dude, like nothing to do with the dude. It's all about umakoti ugqokeni. I
feel like
it's all about the girl, my guy.
yeah
I feel like mina ngingajola sibili lo muntu sibili nxa ngazange ngombuzo wathi kade sithatha nini ngilobola nini why maybe after 5 years lapha sithi kari ngicina undobola nini uyafuna
yeah. So yeah, for girls like it's really like an achievement. Yeah. Degrees.
Yabo. So
I feel
so
like
that's
as
why
the
they
female
relax.
Podcast, I really need to defend the girls.
Yes,
Defend
go
the
ahead,
girls
go
because
defend.
why?
Defend
I've
it,
discovered.
but go ahead.
Jay, mina ngalomngani wami sibilo eyichira. What do you remember leni echita sokuzaba umshado? Wabe yeke umshado oqhubeka. Okay. But amajita vele ongavela discover ukuthi unkazi lo echita.
hayi andingoya bulobela.
Okay, first of all, females put up with a lot
Yeah.
in terms of cheating and all of that.
Yeah.
And we can't deny what society has put so much pressure.
Pressure on the woman, yeah.
The society makes it that getting married is an achievement.
Yeah.
So calling it off, the embarrassment will never be on you, Maforty. If we
even
call
the
the
girl.
wedding off, no one will ever say, oh,
Umchita.
Maforty was left at the altar. Everyone will be like,
Nkazana.
Nabangibo, you know, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, but
And chances are no guy's gonna marry you.
Yeah, because
Chances
your wedding called
grow
off
high.
now.
Why? Most of the guys you probably not get married, but I will meet Tisa. One or yeah. Alabayegeri kuna hapa. Ada. Guys, amachita guys. How many beautiful girls in your hood? Like no blind or not. We'll meet Tisa. I'm change. My name. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. I'm not saying it's good. It's bad. Good bird.
Yeah.
That's why I removed my young sister from Zirigas because good bird.
So mzilikazi kumithiswa khona.
No. The society.
Oh.
Pressure society. Like, because most of the time I go to form 4. Chair and anything other. Next thing you meet. Right? Oh, so what I done for my young sister, like finish and you go to varsity and we move away, you come this side. Because that's what society does for a girl child. I guarantee you, chair abaning, I go to form 4 and did nothing after, got pregnant. Or went to South Africa and got pregnant and sent children. Guys, have you ever?
But we are one of the problems.
Society.
You're actually mentioning the problem. Afterwards, why aren't they continuing to do something else?
Yeah.
Because society or the environment that they're in has told them that, oh, well, there's nothing more for you
Other than to
after
get
this.
exactly. So I like no guys, we're moving to that other side of town.
Hey, you meet khona ngani?
Moving
I'm saying
different environment. You know, different things. They're saying different. Do you know? I have a theory. I don't know if it's correct. En component isn't just name. Akula mama, akula baba. Kulo koko, kulo malume, kulo auntie. Like the family is disintegrated. Not necessarily because abava bayalana. Either the parents passed away, or the parents are outside the country, or even when they're outside the country, they're not even together, right? So, but when you go this other side of town, you see mommy, daddy, it's a different way of life. I'm not saying they're perfect, but I'm saying you see a different view altogether. This other side of town. So influences are different. I'm not saying they're perfect, but I'm saying
but I can see you.
Nah. I feel like my experience is last 7. Yeah.
No, that's
how.
That's my view. This is my view. That's why I'm saying it's not perfect.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it's not perfect, but.
Yeah, ngiyabuza sibili ukuchote cast noma ifamily ni right keba kule additional food.
Yeah, there's always something going on.
Dynamics zankhona.
There's a time we start to see 15 like endlini lapha.
The 10 kg in 2 days.
Like how many bedrooms are there? So like how many bedrooms?
15 in there.
How many bedrooms? 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms and the boys' car.
Xa ufuna ukubhotsha thola kule line
Right? And
endlini.
we had two
Jake,
toilets.
uyakwazi
Two
ukuthi
toilets. There's another
uyakwazi
toilet,
ukuthi
there's
image
another
ngani ukuthi
toilet there.
ngiginisele baningi kakhulu
Yeah.
ungabona ilofi yesinki engaligwani then it's a problem.
Yeah. So we have to buy 2 loaves all the time. All the time.
Then it's a problem.
Reason
Ilofi kumele
being, why the
ihlale.
setup was like that.
Awungasuthi
This
phela.
was setup. This was the setup was that's my grandparents' house. We were there because our mom went to the UK.
Okay.
And our father was out home 7.
Okay.
So sasingahlale la, right?
Yeah.
So we're there and there are like 4
Balifaka
of us.
kulona lapha.
They're like 4 of us.
Kuma-grease.
Although it's like this is 3 because other umntana went to wehlale one. Then the other my cousin, 2 other cousin brothers, another cousin sister. Like all of my cousin brothers are manning actually. And a cousin sister, the maid. So and we had people coming coming to spaces, they were staying there.
Hey.
So it was a whole lot going on there. But
All
it was a
Sultan?
perfect. Yeah, all Sultan. Because remember, there's
15.
income. My grandparents were working. There's income coming from the diaspora. There's income coming from my dad. There's income from Abanye. There's income coming from everywhere. So everything was balance.
Ndoda endlini enjalo ndoda wala privacy awu masturbate 15 bakukhanda ba
So that's why the boys' guy, because all the guys used to go do their things in the boys' guy.
bakukhanda ndoda.
Yeah. So it was going about it's called Chikamba. We called it Chikamba. Like Chikamba is.
But I feel like we childhood is sharp emnandi.
It was amazing. It was amazing. In unity, we're all united, we're all buddies, and it worked well. Saturday singing now we like we always win the fight because that's my name. And then there was another family like foot over name, foot our post story. Hey, I fight you gonna
I feel like
It's very well
impilo kudala is sharp. Like impilo kudala emnandi. I was having a conversation with this friend of mine. I mean, ngiyathanda ukuba lama conversations labangani bami. So this friend of mine was saying, why is it that I want to say dedeza bro. I want to say ngathi sebe weak. Like why khulumela amadoda? Amadoda akathesi. Amadoda akathesi afuna ukutextwa afuna ukutextwa first ancenga abafazi. Like emotions ufuna ukukhuluma ukuthi yena udliwa yini amadoda akudala bevuka esebenza lokho kwakaresi lokuthi abantu sebephonga uvuka phela bededesa, which leads me to my next question engifuna sidiscussing karesi lapho ukuthi are we a depressed generation or we are failing to deal with normal life stuff?
Deeply.
Yeah, it's too much.
I think the
Too
word.
much, boys.
I think the word depression, at some point along the way, either got misinterpreted or got misused. Right? Somewhere along the way.
Yeah.
I don't know where, but somewhere along the way, we misused it or misinterpreted the word depression. Right? And then also going to, is it about that these days or not? There's this walk thing, right? I feel like we have a normal lives yet, our normal lives, right?
Yeah.
We have our normal lives. We want to be too sensitive of everything now. I can't say some things because Usman Ute, but I have an opinion.
We can't even joke.
It's an opinion.
Like he joke, let joke really.
Like
Says Carla.
Yeah.
Mbona omunye umuntu namhla ku Twitter ngize ngihle kulo muntu umthethe sile ngabe ngihleka ndoda, like I laughed out loud azibambuza kanti uhlekani kangaka asithi umuntu nani bekhuluma ngani. Someone said so kuyi winter, I love this season. Then unkazana lona wasekhotha itweet lana bra ngethimpi seqasa ukuthi hey abantu abathandi iwinter, they coming from a place of privilege. Hey izimile esidubekayo kibe iwinter nightmare. I'm like what?
How?
What? So umuntu reply lapha uthi hayi la nithanda iDF man, hayi futhi so ikhona. And what's funny bro, that tweeted lama engagement amaningi and most people they were agreeing with him.
Yeah.
Really winter ngabantu bele privilege. Yeah. You don't know
Like,
what it's like.
Mina example of video ngibonile yathi trender enhlekisileyo yabo, but then one of abantu ababukela podcast le wangenza ngafeel bad ukuthi kare vele enhlekani ivideo kaBhanda la ni boys la
hey le video kaBhanda futhi babesithi hey kodwa ngama things, but it's just funny bro.
Abantwana bese classroom, of course the teacher was wrong for like recording the video yabo. Like first child which I swallowed what yabo. second child uthi I swallowed this. Then uPandu uthini? uPandu uthi ayimigwinya lamanzi.
Me igwinya lamanzi.
Like mina ngazihlekela nje yabo sokuthiwa uPanda uzakhula traumatized.
Privilege yena le uthi abanye bebeswala.
Like, yeah,
right and uPandu igwinya lamanzi. Guys.
So umbuzo wami ukuthi like sesidedesa too much in.
I think we're just abusing words, throwing them, like this whole cult and everything. That's what I feel. Yes, because they're using this mental thing. Which is I'm taking my time out. Yeah, I'm not entertaining anything because I'm working on myself. But no, you're being an ass. You're being an ass. I'm not gonna be helping people. It's good for my no, you're being an ass. That's what it is.
Yeah, because
this fancy word to quote to sugarcoat
actually
our rudeness, our S-ness and
S-ness. Let me read definition of depression, the mental health. Maybe Singapore is something. Depression is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you think and how you act. Fortunately, it is also treatable. Depression causes feelings of sadness and or loss of interest in activities you once enjoyed. Sasa ke sawa depressed sonke lapha nxa sizi definition here.
It definitionally I think it's going more towards the clinical depression and it even is supposed to have a timeline.
Okay.
Like you're supposed to have those feelings consistently for a period of more than 6 weeks. So I think a lot of us don't necessarily fit into that criteria. Clinical depression, which is treatable, and that's why we have antidepressants, etc. But a lot of us, we may get these mild feelings of sadness that here and there. Those are normal, right?
Those are life.
Like it's normal
but
to
it's
grieve.
life.
If something happens, it's normal to grieve, right?
Yeah.
What's abnormal
is because of a long...
If it goes on for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So being sad is okay. Not having interest in stuff is okay.
Yeah.
What's not okay is when the duration is prolonged, and as a human you're supposed to have appropriate responses to whatever happens, and if something bad happens I should feel something. Something good happens I should feel bad. I should feel good, and but if my body is no longer, or my mental is no longer able to react appropriately to those things for a prolonged period of time as well, that's when we get it depression. However, I will acknowledge Uguti, life is hard. And life is hard, and we are now a sensitive generation. I think
why?
It's because of the media, and it's because of globalization. Social media gives us access to everyone and everything, and it gives me a platform to speak on anything. Like right now, we've got a platform to just speak on random things, and the digitalization gives me a platform to speak on you as well, to any extent. I can speak about you, your mental, like what you guys do on Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter. Like you guys now have
Twitter
that platform, and you
porno,
have and you have that freedom.
Yeah, Twitter is powerful.
Yeah, you have that freedom
just
to
a
do
few
that.
characters and they
Whereas
fix some problems.
Back then, you know, the older generation might have gone through similar things, but they didn't have the platform to pick at everything and to analyze every single thing on a platform where everyone can see. So now a lot of things they're associated with shame and what. That's what makes us all sensitive and wanting to fit in.
It looks
like we all want to agree on the same thing.
Mele sibe depressed. Ngathi so fashionable ukuthi like I'm depressed.
Like that will also take attention away from the people that are
actually depressed.
Exactly.
People that are actually sick.
The doctor is saying
I think there's two ways. There's two ways to it. Kudala that thing about depression landline, it was always like frowned upon. People couldn't like express themselves. It's not like suicide started yesterday. It has always been there. But abantu kudala babe depressed, babe nyela like a platform njengakathi ukuthi they can speak out, get help and stuff. It's more like the rape thing that we're hearing now. Ukuthi kudala back then into zabo couch casting, whatever, abafazi didn't have that power to speak out. Now that they have the platform to speak out, it also gives access to abantu who actually need attention and are not actually affected. With depression. Everyone knows what I'm trying to end it. everyone is going to be on my phone that day.
But-
Think attention is a biggie.
But a depressed
But I
person
mean, I don't
actually
even
say,
need
"I'm
that.
depressed."
Yeah.
You know, if you've been suffering from the condition, there's something that's called insight, and
Yeah.
so if you've got, if some psych patients, like, I don't want to say crazy, but like schizophrenic, they have moments of insight where they can see, right now I might be lucid, but I have moments of being unwell.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you're depressed and you know, like, you can tell, like, I'm unwell right
Yeah.
now. There's something that's wrong right now.
Yeah.
So I think but the question comes, where do you strike the balance now? Because if everyone wakes up on Twitter and says, I'm depressed, how are you going to try to say, this one is depressed,
This one is
for
not
real,
depressed.
This one is
Mina kulomnto
Yeah.
onjele wathi depression comes when you don't have a solution to your problem. Like ubona ukuthi la like akula solution. Njengeza no PF. Like like
Like wisdom le uyithethe kumember la ne TikTok.
it's why
No. Ngizakutshengisa video mntathi depression I'm
guys.
sure.
it's why like umuntu onjelileyo mina item le amepe nxe engabe bukeli ivideo nale baroni example yona le wathi like asithi umuntu uthi isikolo siyangidepress like isikolo isonse zithi isikolo sikudepressa njani like isikolo masikudepressa sikudepressa in what way like the only solution ekhona ukuthi isikolo singakudepress ukhethe iprogram obona ukuthi uzakwanisa ukumanager ukuthi uyifunde uzabhala amabhuku akho sharp upase isikolo like that's the solution is there yabo but izinto ezinjenge ruling party like
The solutions are there though.
like it's there
Register to vote.
but when uzayenza
Beyond
to
your
vote.
reach, yeah.
You register to vote.
Things.
yabo
And pray to God.
But one of the way you're using with depressed, I think what Maforty was saying,
Yeah.
we use depression in a term that's not the exact
Yeah.
definition. Like we sometimes substitute it for like feeling sad or defeated, like yo ngaze ngaba depressed. Or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Okay,
like,
check.
yeah,
Check.
like, we
Umuntu
just
nje
throw around
into
now.
iyaphuza
Like,
nge
I
one
mean,
day.
I'm annoyed or I'm
like-
sad
like
or
how-
something's not going.
You know, Zimbabweans throw the word actually.
Iko
Almost
nje down.
anything.
Umuntu se
Actually.
depressed.
Or
Like, bro,
literally.
the network
Or
is gonna
literally,
be okay,
like-
bro.
Like
how,
literally.
How is it
Literally.
actually or literal? Like how?
When it's not even literal.
You know. You know.
Literally right before a metaphor. Like
Like what?
literally.
So I mean, I think this generation of us not really depressed. They just found a cool way to just being sissies.
But then
Maforty, you're gonna
we
be
can't
cancelled.
really dismiss them because
I'm
bakhona
not
sibili,
dismissing.
it's there.
Listen, I'm
within it.
saying I get this part. There are people who are actually depressed, but that word is being hijacked.
And Mina
It's
Vele,
being
my
hijacked
thinking
by
is
people who are not
the
really
people who are actually depressed, they
They're-
are out there depressed.
Okay,
And they're
like-
actually not even like
Exactly.
cloud
see,
chasing.
like
That's why when I like abantu abazibulala like remember ukuthi elingezo ukuthi uzibulele lonke
Yeah.
le mali kari beshotelwa yini iba abantu ababe depressed okweqiniso bro
Yeah.
like kuyabe lento yonke
so
nje.
garesi umbuzo wami would be iziphi izinto abantu bathi depression right now ezingaso depression
Being broke.
yeah being broke
I'm
Jolo.
broke.
people think
Jolo.
yeah, jolo.
Any little problem, Jay, like
or there's
Yeah.
always that part, you know, because I'm a breakthrough yethu sonke lapha chiyana.
yeah
There's always that time in your life where into zakhe zingana zikacaci
Azikahlangani,
kahle yabo.
yeah.
And then when all you're seeing around Maforty le penzi yakhe lana xoxa ngayo umgcini le podcast
It's
yakhe
depressing,
10,000 views uDoc la Doc la graduate whatever is happening
You receive a paragraph on WhatsApp.
and then when I check you're seeing bro awula msebenzi like nothing
and
seems
then
to be moving.
isingines iyabizwa kuze nini
Exactly. Nothing vele of yours seems to be moving. Then you just think to yourself, I'm depressed now. Asikho khona lokho like abantu abaningi it's even abanye sebe baba attempt like taking their own lives. Afterwards like ngasebebuzwa like sebe free sebekhuluma ebekhuluma khona ukuthi into zami zingana zihambi imali I'm like Jay blessing yabuya like breakthrough yabuya like at some point it's going to come. You just have to chill.
I think
really
the doctor
pressure.
said in the beginning, she said, it's okay to be sad.
Yeah.
It's okay to grieve. Like things don't always have to go
Your way.
That's how life is,
Yeah.
right?
yeah
Like, guys, there are people who've gone through. It's on someone said, hey, ngiyagothrough kunaba nefluenza.
Exactly. Like the terms are used so loosely.
I'm like, how the hell are you gothroughing by flu? Like, come on.
Ngiyagoa.
Come on, guys. Come on.
TV and depressed and
at the end of the day, the actual people that are actually going through stuff are overlooked and even get the help. Because now, as I was genuine, genuine. So it's. I feel right now. Mina, I feel if a lot of people come to me, I'm depressed. I'm like, oh, you're depressed. Well, like counseling Mahara Lapana next to Rainbow Hotel. Just go there. We'll come and cancel. Because now, I can't talk to you about anything. Because as long as you're depressed.
But Lina Lapo ukona lapo so about depressed. Or you felt like depressed, you know, maybe broke. But so it's like say like a period in your life.
I felt sad. I've grieved.
Yeah.
I cannot clearly say I was depressed. Reason being is a series of events happened within a week.
Okay.
Things were very bad. I went for counseling for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right?
So you're
I'm
depressed.
Back. I was sad. I wasn't depressed. I was going through a just rough patch in my life. Rough patches can be a week, can be 2 weeks, can be 3 weeks. Rough patches can be a year. A rough patch in a business or any business can be a year of a rough patch.
Hey.
And then things come back to normal.
So needs home.
Because it when we talk like they actually said medical condition. When you actually need drugs too. Sorry, doc. But anyway, continuing. Continuing.
I feel like we have to strike a balance from until we are the sensitive generation.
Yeah.
We're sensitive to everything. So we have to find a way of also not being very
insensitive.
But the argument
we shouldn't just cancel everyone. All that cloud chasing, no one is depressed. Okay, fine. You said you're going through something and whatever you're going through is valid. Sorry about that. I hope you get better. You can, whatever. But at the same time, we're also not a very grateful generation. We've it's so in style to focus on your problems. Like when you meet someone, what's the first thing you guys talk about? How are you?
Kunzima. Noma kungekho nzima. Like besichaya ibhakede le pizza izolo.
You're welcome to do on a podcast.
You're using an iPhone. Chilling. You're using an iPhone Pro Maximum. Angisayiboni. Silly.
It's an iPhone. Yeah, but I mean,
but again, the conversation yang kona ibivela ekuthini. Abantu right now baphunguba ngathi kuhlala kukhala kuphela emjolweni. You find umuntu esithi I'm not okay, like I need some time alone. Ukuba is kono kyana like Maforty.
But personally, I think that's valid sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes you need to block out all the noise.
Yes.
To just center yourself and just get back.
I get that, and I get that part. You need your time out, right?
Yeah.
But you can't say I'm not helping people. I'm need a time out. I'm like, you're being an ass.
Do you know what that's like? You know, people will be like, the people who are always saying work hard in silence. Why aren't you silent?
Yeah.
Work hard in silence. Let your money speak for you. That time you.
The other problem,
silently.
When you're going through some stuff, like, guys, I'm going through some stuff. I'll be offline for 2 weeks. Like, if you want to reach out to me, you can call me, but I'll be offline.
So that what's going on?
What's going on? Is everything okay?
No, I just need a time out. I get it. Get a time out is
you know when that happened to me,
okay.
like I just
okay.
got myself the time out. I didn't even need
you don't need to announce it. You don't need to announce
it.
I didn't announce guys, when a time out comes, you don't announce I'm going to time out. It just comes and you.
With Kuluma in retrospect, sorry guys, I was away.
Yeah.
But I'm back now.
When all your things hit, guys, you don't announce.
Because
I just went to SA and I knew like I had my crew that like partying too much. After a week when I came back, I was okay. I didn't even tell people I was there. When people were asking me,
and now our lives,
no need to start telling people.
prescription, take these tablets, BD or whatever, TD and TDS and stuff.
Yeah.
Take once, twice a day, whatever, right? Or prescribe to doctor. Right?
Yeah.
Right now, social media is prescribing us how to live our lives.
Yeah.
You good thinking?
Yeah,
It's
work
social
in
media.
silence. Here and the local. Here and the local.
Yeah.
And yet, that's not
And if
how
you
we're
fail to
supposed
do that, then
Yeah.
you become, you know.
Social media phela labodokotela ilama lawyer ngambanga akufundela khona.
And if
But
one
Nabo
person
pilot.
would be all those things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wonke umuntu ufila ngathi le opinion.
Yo, I would Twitter
Yeah.
influencer kakhulu.
So sithe izinto abantu abazenzisa ngakhona bengekho depressed, but these are actually normal life problems. Yikuba broke ngumjolo line. Because I feel like kuningi.
But grieving, just no more grieving. Just no more grieving. It's normal. Ungafela
is normal.
kuzamele ukhale.
Do grieve,
You-
Yeah.
It's okay to feel sad after something happens.
Yeah.
Like,
And there's something you mentioned when Ralph, like not being where you feel like you're supposed to
Yeah.
be
In life.
Ubona.
Yeah.
But enye into is social media, because
Yeah.
we're posting pretty pictures and then when are you viewing the pictures and feeling like
Yeah.
You left behind.
Just
Mawuthola-
remember
But
to-
you know, maybe
Mawuthola 20 likes.
wakhe ngompana khona
literally
eferry cafe
yeah, but
maybe
Yakwazi
bembizile
ukuthi
yabo ngelapho.
no one said Instagram was a manual. And
Yeah.
no one said, because people will be like, yeah, on Instagram you only post the pretty pictures. Where are the bad pictures? Why must I post the bad pictures?
when
It's a
Dagela.
place for pictures. If I want my wall to
Spife
be
chance
pink,
zonke laba.
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
it to be
yeah.
Pink doesn't mean my life is pink.
Yeah.
It's just a place to display pictures.
I think only jealous.
yesterday.
Yeah.
It's more of
Yesterday,
a jealous.
we're having a conversation yesterday, right?
Yeah,
And someone
yeah.
says to me,
Jealous
Maforty,
and
Jealous.
depressed.
Maforty, you've been living the life, Maforty. We see you ezindaweni ezinhle, you know, emanzini, Maforty, and you know, I'm like, do you know I'll be at work? Like, I'll be at work. I sleep in nice places because that's where I work. Imagine I'm working in a hotel. I'm supposed to sleep in that
Hey,
hotel.
but that's nice, eh?
Right? It's work.
Yeah, but
It's
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
So when I
That's
post,
the problem.
when I post,
That's
I'm in a
the problem.
safari and what, someone
Yeah.
says about the pressure. Hey, Maforty is living the life. I mean, I'm behind. Maforty lives that life because I'm actually at work. Do you know how tired I will be when I take those pictures? Do you know how hot I would have gone through? How hot Wange is and what I would have gone through? How many elephants chase me when I'm doing the work? But when you see the pictures, you'd admire. You admire that whole
But I
thing.
feel like Maforty, yours is even better. I mean, I
Yeah.
go on holiday once or twice a year.
Yes.
But when I go, I really like post
You go
it.
all out.
And then
Yeah.
when people see me, we're like, yeah, we always see you on vacation.
Always.
I'm
Always
Always.
see you.
once a year because people just see pictures.
But when
and
you
they
feel a bad for having like good things in life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even la Megares, where I work, you're not allowed 7 road transport for more than 400 Ks. So I'm always on a plane, and when I post, people
Yeah.
think I paid for the flights. Bro, I
yeah,
never
no
pay
way.
for the
I'm
flights.
saying.
I'm at work. Lami, I was on a flight the other time.
I
Maforty,
never
you're
pay
flying.
for the thing.
I'm at
Don't
work.
worry.
This guy just
Kodwa-
called Maforty, just go to the airport. But we're going
No, bro. Abantu abaningi, mina le theory
Your days are numbered.
90% of the people that will be posting nice things, awukho
Yeah.
lani lani, most of them bayabangawubhadelelayo izindonke. So I don't feel like I left behind, bro.
There's a
Abantu
video I
ababele
watched.
access
There's
nje
a video I
kuphela.
watched. I think it's been playing on my timeline. I don't know for some reason. It talks about be patient, your time is coming.
Yeah.
Ukuthi when you graduate at university today and get a job. Lo munye ugraduate la, ahlala 5 years engena job.
But lapha thola khona
Wena ungena
once
emchadweni
udlula
uzaspenda 8 years udinga umntwana. Nawo form 4 ukuthi kuyaganga nje kwada pha kwamithi.
Once.
Everything inesikhathi sayo.
Yeah.
You know everything, but abantu manje sifuna ukujaha because life is too short. Who said life is too short? Who said life is too short? Did God tell you that life is too short?
And have you ever thought about however old you are now? Imagine you live up to 80. You're not
Hey.
even halfway.
Awaqalisi lutho.
If you're blessed and you live up to
Yeah.
80, you're not even halfway.
So you wanna rush a lot of, you wanna rush all these things. Wanna rush all. That's why we end up getting. Say depressed. No, you're not depressed. You're just
Ujahile.
putting yourself too much pressure.
Pressure.
Relax.
Mina, I
Take
feel
a
like
break.
I feel like our daily life problems on allow are supposed to be a mental reference to future problems those are encounter life in.
Ooh, that's deep.
Ukuthi
Yeah.
Jay,
Right, here we go.
umjolo uke wakungisa but usurvive. Like
You now know how to deal with Mjolo next.
inside chick my boy yini inside chick like inxa ngakuzwisa ubhlungu because you have dealt with serious things in life yabo so ama problems and emboni ngani abantu bakhala ngawo kakhulu what doesn't what
Kill you,
doesn't-
make you
yeah
Strong.
And then there's
Impilo
there's
injalo.
another angle food. There's another angle elokuzeni in terms of a religion and stuff. with over the years we've become too woke. You know, you've seen, you get online, you see people like questioning my religion, like guys, lisho vele ukuthi indaba yena kaJesu leyikhona or like we've become too smart for religion and but then what religion gives people abangayaziyo is hope. You know, like
nothing else.
You can lose everything when I reason. Kusasa laphana usale maybe kuma streets wansela ngisho one thing ule outfit yonile igqoke khona lapho. But ngomuntu lwana like lokholo lu strong we be thinking uNkulunkulu lapho
Job went
but now when you have told yourself ukuthi haya religion as vile as a church wacene church
okay,
yes, but like we've become too smart for religions. When abantu abahamba church alani guys look at believer to hey kulo muntu olifela kudala hey or labe history to hey ama archaeologists that vela kule nto enjalo kule Jesu
makhiwa abuya lento yabo
you know
lathatheka.
So now you don't even have hope like ungaba le problem you're on your own. There's no one to pray to. There's nothing to look forward to. So I think ngenye into nale ANC generation yakaresi kube tricky.
Then izinto ezinjenge like ama disadvantages okuba woke right now iwapi.
Yona la.
When it comes to when it comes to people being sensitive entweni izinto abanye abantu abazikhulumayo, not maybe when izinto zifilayo but like ngingakhuluma something rafathi wow you guys that's so mean hey you guys are being insensitive. Iziphi izinto abantu ezikhulunywa right now elibone ngathi
I'm a comedian.
Akumelanga abantu babe like
I'm a comedian. I made there's this jokes that I made. I wrote a script called Ghetto Salad. I wrote a script called Ghetto Salad. I was telling my story from Mgcini and moving to this side of town.
Yeah.
So I was telling my story about how ghetto and being a salad. So I did a piece of it last year at what do you call that place? Zongizizwe. And there were a lot of white people. It was a lot of white people with function, right? I went in there and people were laughing. After the show, the lady said, how can you say that? But I kona. Hey, uslexa amakiwa wena. Hey, obona uko right kono wenza. Wanda my baby. What? I looked at it. Like, I didn't tell you said. I'm like, you left that place though. You left that
Why
place.
Why did you leave?
You left that place because of what I talked about. I'm not saying, I'm not demeaning. It's a way of talking about my life experiences. I'm just talking about my life experience, what I went through. You can't have a pillow fight, some elocution because my pillow and I seen. About a concussion. About a concussion. You know, and I was saying you can't. I was saying that's why do you think pillow is the same as because people have pillow fights. But you touch on my ambulance wearing pillow. I was talking about how I was talking about how you can have sweet dreams. Now some component because something part of a pillow. Pillows. So I'm just talking about my life experience in a comical way, right? I'm just laughing away my pain and my, you know. Hey, that's sensitive. I'm like, it's just comedy. That's what it is.
Like, my question would be, why nowadays you can't say Ralph is fat? But ibala leli libe khona nini?
It's been there for
like
ages.
like besenza ama opposite sise primary. Like umuntu opposite ka fetimba.
I saw thin.
Like besenza ama opposite. But right now mangathucha ku social media ngithi hi Ralphie, how you fat my bra. It becomes a problem. Where are we going wrong?
So many times Ralph is obese. Guys, obese is a condition. We are calling him obese. You can obese, guys. You can say you can say obese. No, but obesity is there. The word obesity is there. The word obesity is there.
It's actually a medical condition.
It's a medical condition.
Yeah.
It's a medical. Hey, I can't go fat to obese. No, it's fat. Too much fat there. That's what I think. You know what I think. Someone said, you know what's funny about these people? Hey, Maforty, hey, you're so skinny. Oh, you're fat. Hey, that's profile. I'm like, but you called me
selective.
Yeah,
selective. It's actually very selective.
Yeah.
And have you noticed?
You called Maforty skinny and you should be okay with it.
Yeah.
When I say fat, so hey, what? Get away. Get away.
Definitely.
It's selective into your cone.
It's
It's
actually very.
extremely selective.
You can't make jokes about dark people, but you can make jokes about light-skinned people.
Yeah.
You can't make like everything is just so selective. Like
It's crazy,
what's
yeah.
offensive
It's
and
crazy.
what's not offensive
jokes
and-
are light skinned.
Yeah. Even the feminazis online, they be like, hey, ndoda lomkhaba, but tin. But if any guy really get into body shaming, like yeah. But okunye ku safe these days, I think.
You know how short
Joker
people-
nabangani bakho, labantu
You
okwazi
know
ukuthi
how much jokes are
jokes
short
akho
people?
kuhle.
Do you know what
Because you
jokes
get
are short
cancelled.
people? Guys, I'm a short guy, yo. Since you know my jokes are short people, my guy.
And achaza njani online abantu bonke like
Actually,
angazange
he's
ahamba
a
kuma
pro-
comments
But you know what? That's what it is. It's just comedy. It's
And
just
all
jokes.
should be like
Yona
that.
le
Jokes
ama-
are
That's
supposed
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
that.
Ngithi wena ngadeso ngambi Twitter like ijoke yomuntu omfishane. Wonke umuntu uma replies akho zabe hleka like hey vumelana la. Angisoze ngibone think piece. By the moment you go to
ikhuluma
maybe
nge-hairline.
ngendaba zama hairline, indaba
Lemkhala.
zokuba fat. Aha, lapho sesiba lenkinga lapho.
Hey, you're being insensitive.
Ulomkhaba, ufuna sithini?
Joke Maforty.
Like no, guys, I'm asking questions. Ulomkhaba, ufuna sithini? What word have you created? Give us that word.
No, but
Pot belly.
yeah.
As besiqalise kuhle nje.
Guys, good I know.
Ngifuna ukhuluma ijoke yama light skinned niggas. Unqongo umfazi utshela lo member light skinned ulala njani le ndoda elemlenze yellow.
So today I was writing jokes, right? And I was thinking about, I saw this guy, this light-skinned couple. I'm like, who's the diva here? So I just wrote, so if you're a woman and dating a light-skinned guy, who's the diva in the relationship? Like, that's just jokes.
Yeah,
It's
there's
just
so
jokes.
many light skin.
It's a
So
joke.
when your light skinned boyfriend is shouting at you, shut up, Ariana Grande.
It's just jokes, though. I did jokes about suicide, right? There's this comedian. I think you know this boy who tried to kill himself last year.
Yeah.
So when it was up and I was away. So when I came back, people were like, have you seen the guy? I'm like, I haven't seen the guy. I'm giving him his space so that it gets better. Because apparently he was getting medication for it.
Yeah,
So he came to the show. He came to one of my shows and I saw him. I'm like, here we go. Let's do this. So as I said, guys, we have a comedian in our apparently he tried to kill himself. He overdosed on paracetamol. Clearly he didn't want to die. We all know. And then he went, why made it stimulator? This country is run by PF. Stimulator saying happy. Clearly, why for attention? And the guy was laughing and everyone was laughing because I had to diffuse this thing. Yeah, because everyone was born. I said, no, I had to just say, let's laugh about this and let's let it go. And there's a situation that happened in Kai. You know, in Kai we're short, right? So we own a ladder to get into our cupboards, right? So this guy.
Maforty serious. Next episode seshutela kwa Maforty.
So the ladder was borrowed by someone in our hood, right?
But serious, like
Wahamba le ladder, right?
I thought this was comedy central, but okay.
Right. Wahamba le ladder, right?
Hey.
And then 2 days later, the guy killed himself. He wakati ladder, wakati slasher.
ngelada la ngini.
So everyone's like, yeah, so feel what? In my mind, I'm like, so what's that? Can you let them? Still need to use it.
Mina nganyavanya started that bro, and then they were going to freak out. I was going to I'm kidding.
But I don't know,
I was
people
going
like,
to take the
yeah,
last
you're
and say,
making
I don't
jokes
believe in funny
about
things.
suicide. I'm like, but this is what comedy is supposed to do.
Yeah.
Make
To
light
diffuse tense
moments
situations.
of these big things in life. So
Yeah.
it's for me. Remember when we were doing my interview, I even said, someone threatened me with a gun after I made a joke about a former president.
Hey,
Right?
Maforty.
No, I'm just saying. So, and then I'm like, so if these guys don't want me to say this type of jokes, I'm
Yeah.
when I'm jokes are corner, it will
Yeah.
because it's comedy. That's what it is. And then you have these woke people telling me, yeah, that's being insensitive. Don't come to my show. Your sense of humor is non-existent if you don't know it's just comedy.
Hey. I feel like each joke, he attack someone.
But
you
I
know
feel like comedy is
There's always
like
someone really on the receiving
joke.
end of
Anyway,
any
Uko
in
no
the
receiver,
world,
like-
if someone is making a joke, they have to be
Yeah.
making a joke about someone.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Or something.
Do you know what Uduzani is Zuma Martin? What do you guys jokes? That's my dad. That's what he said. You guys are laughing. Oh, Zuma is Kurmaganje. Give me he's my dad. I'm not gonna tell you to stop doing, but I just want to know he's my dad. I was
Yeah.
watching White House Correspondence.
Yeah.
They did the one in May. Junior Brown was it Junior? I've forgotten his name. Ure Junior. He was the one doing the 25 set comedy set. He made fun of Joe Biden while Joe Biden is sitting next to him. You get it? He made fun about Joe Biden and him sleeping. Which one is Joe Biden? And what do Joe Biden? He made jokes about almost everyone in the room.
Yeah.
And it was okay. Trevor Noah did it again with Joe Biden. It was okay. Other comedians did it with Barack. The only president who never actually hosted that thing and was Trump. But that's what comedy does.
Yeah, ne?
But still, Trump was saying, I'm so laughing. No more.
Because I'm general, but so say it.
But at the end of the day, umbuzo usamile. Singakhohlwa ukuthi discussion yethu le vele iqale njani.
Yeah, depression.
Ukuthi are we failing to deal with normal life problems, or we are depressed, like we're a depressed
I'm
generation?
going to say we're failing to deal with normal life problems.
We are failing to acknowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you talk to our dad and you talk to like the older generations, if they tell you the things that they went through, you'll be surprised. But they just had this thing, they had to be strong and whatever. In our generation, we want it soft. We no longer have to be strong. We no longer have to, so every little thing is difficult for us, but there's nothing new under the sun. What we are going through, it's not new. Other people have gone through it and they survived it.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're failing to cope, and it's also social media. And
Zokuba
we're kind of
woke,
one
yeah.
person, we woke, we are sensitive and stuff,
When I get my foot.
We
Are we
failing to
depressed?
acknowledge it. We are just failing to acknowledge this is life. We're just failing to acknowledge it. Yimpilo. Life is never one sweet song.
Yeah.
Life is like ups and downs. That's what it is. It's life.
Impilo.
Impilo le.
Ambone ivideo ka what is it? I think it's Andrew Tate. Esithi ilanga lakho lokuthi ugrieve or ube depressed lizafika. Like abantu badinga ama problems lapha ngekho khona. Thola umuntu esaid like kudinga reason yokuthi uzube sad. I know enye gender iyathanda ukwenza khona. For no reason. Omunye wanje lathi uyahamba esibukweni so acabange ngento esaid aqalisa ukukhala efuna ukuzibona ukuthi ukhala njani. Like ikhona idea ukuthi uzakhala elifini. Like vele konke kuyasifica. Uzafelwa iloved one yakho. Zinengi izinto ezibhede ezizenzakala kuwe. But right now my reason yokuthi ube sad ingekho, like just relax, man. We are just dealing with normal life problems. We are not.
We are liwe. You're not the person who uyala umjolweni.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the last time uzayalwa futhi.
But omunye umuntu ineleyo mjolo uthe reason why unokhoma njalo Maforty is because you are Maforty. The name is so nice. You gotta say it twice. You know ukuthi kusasa yakwanisa ukuthola like omunye ucherry.
I've been singing for how many years, my guy?
No, this is just an example.
Yeah.
Like yakwanisa ukuthola ucherry because of who you are. Like omunye umuntu ukuthi azathola irelation and into le ngicabangisa ukuthi damn, if it's like that then it's serious. Ukuthi umuntu mayiza umjolo uyamstress like a relationship iphelile. Ukuthi baze bamvume like kube nzima yabo, like ufike nzima kwapha unlike wena Maforty ukuthi ungaphela irelationship yakwanisa ukuthola umuntu. Yeah, because yabo. So community of course asozi into ezi depressor as such, but mele acknowledge like mele sinanzelele ukuthi abanye abantu balama reasons ukuthi izinto ezinjalo zibadanisa because ama problems wathatha differently.
Yeah, which is
And
okay.
it's
Yeah,
okay. We
yeah,
said
and
it's
it's
okay.
okay, yeah.
It's okay
We
to
said
be
it's
sad.
okay,
Yeah.
but that's not depression.
No, not
That's what we
depressed.
say. It's okay. It's a patch. It's a rough patch. Kuyadlula lokho.
We are coming into live from Zulu Fashion House.
Yeah.
If you want to see us recording this podcast lab or every week, you guys should come and buy
The
some
lingerie.
some boob tapes.
We're gonna do another.
Yeah,
I went to Balama English, my name, Jan.
and that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the doctor waiting for you here if you wanna come by. Uzabona bazabuya machitezo fukuzothi.
But this is a nice shoe.
Yeah.
It's giving I have a Ford Ranger. I'm a minor type of.
Yeah, it's giving.
Vibe.
Let's go to the farm.
Let's go to the farm.
Oh, winter is here.
Yeah.
That's what it's saying. Winter is here.
Yeah.
So I want to say bashayile so my sis bephuma ezimotweni apana shaya ebeshawa itight sokungena
Ulala wana ntsheka yagqoka ngabosisi so awakho la silawo la phezulu fashion house la nothi yagqoka kucine sokungani yabona iphathi le yabisinje so yabisinamathele phansi isola le yabisiseceleni hayi amajombeni lawa naye yabo but lapha eZulu fashion house sile quality so you can just come and
come buy these, but make sure you know how to walk in them.
These ones are nice. These ones, if you have Amazwani, Amash.
Yeah, yeah. I think and
nice
if your
clothes.
Zwanis are not okay,
Imi bonds.
cover them.
Imi bonds. Bazat if we are being insensitive, but body shaming, yeah.
Toe shaming.
But if your toes are not nice, they are not nice.
No, but yeah.
So
Anyway, guys,
eye shaming. It's eye
I'm
shaming.
saying umuntu olamazwana amabi maybe nguye afford isicathulo olamazwana amahle can't buy.
No, but lena ngiyokwazi ukuthi amazwana akhe mabi. Thina sange sathi wena like mawusitshela ukuthi amazwana akho mahle confidence yakho ishapo.
Mahle.
Thina sikena kai.
I always tell people my eyes always looking straight. So
But yeah.
tell me what
These ones are nice as well. Umfazi mele agqoke lezi. Bisela.
Umfazi must.
Umfazi must. Yeah.
yinto depressa amankazi nane men must. Indoda must.
Into leni ivelele ukuthi
Oh,
kule
that
ndoda
one is
zabanye ezinye ezikwanisa
This is
ukwenza
nice.
into zona.
Nice.
These closed ones are actually nice, eh?
Yeah.
Very elegant.
But manje mawususilwa lapha ukuthi
Hayi, mawususile yakhipha.
Ungagqoka lezi don't fight, bro.
No, Otgoga Lazy doesn't fight.
Don't fight.
Class.
This one says class.
alibukelanga ama-movie alijayela ngibona ama-movie umfazi eshayeng i-super kick ngesicathulo esingaka so
Doc, can you dance in these shoes? Okay.
yashaya sibili for sure.
No, not you.
But you can dance in
But I
these
can
shoes.
yeah.
Okay.
These are nice.
Yeah, because I've
A
seen them.
doctor of many
I've
skills.
seen many dance in East. That's what it is. That's what pretty cool.
yabona lawa afuna usungathi ule mhuli yakho lo mfazi wakho endlini.
Nah, yeah, they're giving Family Guy.
Yeah, they are giving
Family
some,
Guy vibes.
they are giving some more vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sazvan, Segazvan.
Samandlo.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
But
think
they are,
Umtarama has got
they are nice as well.
Ubaba.
Umtarama like he had like a weird techie collection, you know? That guy.
Abadala phela ngokugqoka izinto ezifana.
Fun is
Nzarebizo kwenye indawo where these guys, okay.
Mdala
When I go to this place where these guys abadala meet, you will see
Yeah.
some fashion.
Mdala wakwapho wamphumela ehlohla ihembe bro lama crocs amkhanyela Lekepesi. Lekepesi. amkhanyela so ngathi hayi
So it's
Nigga la
fine.
pig.
I ain't gonna say anything about my
Yeah,
dad.
let him cook.
I ain't gonna say anything about my dad. I'm gonna keep quiet. I ain't gonna say anything, man. I ain't gonna say anything.
so i-bill entsha le ithi asikhulumi ngepolitics zeZimbabwe but that doesn't mean we cannot talk about politics zamanye ama-country so sizama ukuba informative namuhla sikhuluma ngezinto ezi-serious ngila hey ngazi ngaba serious hey
Nobody
Nobody
news.
news.
Yeah, come on.
ngiyaqualify
So say anything.
Yeah.
Better listen.
Namuhla so did you guys hear what's happening in Uganda about the new homosexual bill? Uganda announced on Monday, which is the previous Monday, that President Yoweri Museveni
Yeah, I'm 7.
had signed
Umseveni.
Museveni had signed into law
Draconian new measures.
draconian new measures against homosexuality. I think sakhuluma lokhu sakhuluma kwenye podcast
I don't know why
Yeah.
why is draconian elandra ngunyu lapha, but okay, continue.
yeah so
It's not new, ne?
yeah
This draconian is not new, by the way.
but now
Or maybe it's new to them.
what's happening is the Western countries, specifically the United States, are working on imposing sanctions to Uganda because of that. What's your take on European countries intervening in what's happening in the African countries right now, specifically the homosexuality bill.
Yeah, but problem is your African countries labantu babathanda izinto when they were actually joining abo UN labo bani bevumelana lokusayina into zabo human rights.
Yeah.
Actually signing up for this. So you're always going to get backlash now.
Yeah.
Wona nxa bengafuni vele any interference or any relations labantu ba abroad, they were not supposed to be part of abo UN labo zibani bani labo AU kwathini. The moment you say lifuna ukuba part of the global community,
it means you have
to act in certain ways.
Yeah.
Because
Not
they find
necessarily.
ukuthi bona babesithi don't interfere, but lifuna ba interfere nge-food aid
Not
because
necessarily.
you kids are
Yeah.
stealing money zabantu. But i-food aid lifuna balinike, but lifuna ukuthi balitshethile linga infringe ama-human rights.
But
So that thing
I
becomes
can't,
weird for me.
I can't be giving you money and tell you how to raise your family.
No, Maforty,
I can't give you money and tell you how to run your household. I can't do that.
no,
If I want to
wena
help
ungabuyi
if I
kimi
want to
uzocela imali
genuinely-
ke.
if I want to genuinely help you,
Uh-huh.
if I want to genuinely help you, and check chita nansi 1K lapha and so. That 1K has nothing to do with some other things in your life.
It's not even
But
it's not even a
but
thing of telling
but it
people how to run,
depends.
bro.
Imagine when your little sisters, you're always talking about your little sisters, and
Yeah.
they depend on you for everything. Auntie, financially, whatever, you house them, you clothe them, you feed them,
Yeah.
etc. But now they want to do some crazy things you don't understand. Mali that you're giving them, like maybe you're giving her money for school or whatever, and she's doing something else.
Since I'm a drugs.
Are you not going to intervene? Yeah.
Like when the
So-
money is when my money is involved, yes. But imali ukudla okulendileyo lokho, it's got nothing to do with this law. Food
But
aid has got
you-
nothing to do with this law.
This,
No.
yes, in general,
It has
yes.
nothing, yeah.
But then the general ideology of
Is if I
when
help
we
you,
are in need,
Yeah.
we
want
look to
them.
the West, and then now they have their human rights, etc. things that we have agreed to.
Yeah,
right?
we signed up
Like
to
we
those
are part
things.
of the
Hey.
global community, and this is them standing up to something that they believe is wrong.
I don't know how the
So
comment
do
section is
you
going to
not-
react after this.
Nah, it's fine, bro.
No,
Go
but
for
what
it.
I'm
You
saying
not
is,
want
Maforty,
the
it's
people
not
that
even
are
a thing
helping
of
you to stand up when they feel there's something wrong. I'm
Okay.
not saying
Yeah,
the
I
West
get
is
that
always
part.
correct.
I get that part. I
Yeah.
get that part.
Yeah.
So
Mina,
here we
also
go.
what I don't get is it's not like labana bantu are selective. Right now there's a warrant of arrest for Putin. Putin is that side, is with them. Like
Yeah.
kulama leaders abakona, even Trump has been indicted. So into nzama kuyitsho ukuthi ama African leaders and they're too smart bazama uli confuse amijama xa sithi hey it's the West, yeah bazama kufanana I'm sorry fale linye ilizwe la lengilazi ukuthi i-West here we guys, can your electoral system is a bit questionable. Can we at least help the transparent? They'll be like, no, the West is trying. But when deep down, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, labana babe city, hey, West is interfere. But in truth, there was good you're infringing on human
Yeah,
rights.
but
Ngalifuni ukuthi libulale laba anti-sexuality.
I hear you. So I'm
Like,
I'm
that
gonna
doesn't
put
make sense,
I'm gonna put
yeah.
it in a very I don't know. So first and foremost, Uganda has decided to take this stance,
Yeah.
right? And the West like will put you on sanctions. The Arab League, where they get their fuel, you have worse laws than this on the same communities. On the same community, are they on sanctions? The World Cup, where was the World Cup played? They have the West more than this, what these guys are doing. When they're sanctioned, did FIFA stop the World Cup from happening there? No, they didn't.
Yeah.
So
more
we-
for
But
the
are those
raises.
guys
There-
part of
no,
the-
It's because when they're getting the oil from there.
Balima.
It's because
They are benefiting something.
Yeah.
That's why they want to detect. I'm not saying they are wrong. I'm not saying they are right. All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
kulama double standards at play.
No,
I
they're not
agree.
necessarily double standard because I don't think those guys are actually part of very global. They don't even care. Labana, they're self-sufficient. They don't care
No,
about
but I'm
you
saying,
guys.
but I'm saying.
So that's
this-
why I can't even
this is
tell
what
them
I'm
what to
saying, these
do
countries-
because they don't depend
I'm
on you
saying-
on
I'm saying-
for
I'm saying,
anything.
but
Very.
get me here. Get me here. These Arab nations have worse laws
They do.
against this community.
They do.
And yet
Yeah.
these same Western countries have deals with these guys. You get my
Because
point?
it's beneficial
But
for them.
get this. Right now, Samba say Uganda. Right? Let's look at Uganda, right? What is it? Let's look at Africa. Africa is the richest continent in the world, no doubt. They come to plunder and they go. True? Right? But the Arab League has made sure they don't come to plunder. You get it?
Yeah.
So it's because now they know what the people they're going to send to come and plunder are part of this community. So they might get arrested. That's what they're protecting here. I'm not saying Uganda is right, but I'm saying there are double standards at play. Just like this other country that we all know, where it plays double standards, where it say, these are sanctions happening here. This is called by sanctions. And yet, but you're the one, you are telling us we export this amount of millions. Where is the millions? You guys are misusing the funds and then soliciting sanctions. It's double standards at play. I'm not saying Uganda is right. Yeah. I'm saying there are double standards at play. Very big.
Yeah. Sort of like
right
selective outreach.
Do you know in America,
especially
there's a
in the
state
World
in
Cup,
America that allows bestiality, sleeping in animals. It allows. So what if an African country says, we are putting you on sanctions because you're sleeping in animals? Animal rights, chi. And then what?
Hey, party. Hey.
We are sitting. This is why. What politics? This is why we have these guys now. I don't know about G7, G20, and now we have these BRICS. The BRICS guys are trying to say, no, we can't be controlled by you all the time because you've got the money. We want to create a whole new community on our own and do this thing on our own. But then the same very people who are going to sit now, they are creating their own community, are going to start dictating to us what to do. That's what's going to be a play. The problem with the African countries, we don't even trust ourselves. No, we have the resources, we have the know-how. They gave us the education. So what? We are engineers, we are doctors, but we still want to push our own more than we push ourselves. We chow our own resources. We let them plan our resources. And then at the end of the day, that's when they're coming to start farmer sanctions, because we've allowed them too much into our land. How many times have you had our ambassador in Zimbabwe meeting with the American politicians or opposition parties? How many? How many times have ambassador Zimbabwe the opposition party France? None. That never happens. But they want to do that in our countries. I'm not saying whatever we're doing is right in Africa, but there are double standards at play. Right? Yeah, when it then comes to that community, LGBTQ community, this is what I have to say. Each and every land has its rules. There are things that we see normal in Zim, but do not fly in America. Right?
Like what?
Tina mtu nechawa la ungaona. Right? Mtu nechawa ungaona. Right? In America it doesn't fly. In America it doesn't fly.
It's
but can you stop that because America? But can you stop that because America is saying, we know why we're doing this. How many teenagers in America are killing other guys? Kusaro waka koko. You want indiscipline. Because you're not valuing another person's life. But here's the thing. We have so much been brainwashed by their movies, by their way of life. So much we think that even our life, the way we live, our lifestyle is nothing. Tina, we have to be American. Everything that we do, it has to apply to America. Our content has to apply to America. They saw that hip-hop. Tina saying, oh, you're wearing animal skins, you're killing animals. But I mean, but when they come to Africa, for trophy hunting. They come to Africa for trophy hunting. Guys, they come to Africa for trophy hunting. As in lions, they came to kill in Africa. But you wear a goat skin. Oh, you're killing animals. You came and shot an elephant in our country.
But then
I ate this goat, and as I use this skin, guys.
I feel like Maforty should say thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Sorry, I talked too much.
I know. It's fine. But then
Maforty is preaching, but Maforty actually but African countries, you suck up to those guys too much.
True.
So be selective when you're sucking up. It difference ngalabana abo laba abanengi bro. iWest yebalanda. China yithi sibancinga labantu. So qina kusiba funny like.
In closing, ukulifaka lonke khona. I know alifuna ukufaka opposition le life in. Vela kula muntu ofuna ukufaka opposition le.
So I ufuna
But yeah, obvious. Lami ngikhona. For the sake of the content, for the sake of the podcast, you are an African leader now, like right now. What's your stance on the LGBTQI plus community with their movement? What's happening right now? Some say they are forcing it on people. some say human rights, besikhuluma nge-equality human rights ukuthi people are entitled to their own sexuality. Umuntu yenza into efunayo. Like as an African leader right now, Maforty suvuka uba president kusasa. Uthini with the whole movement that's happening right now.
This I think this is one of the easiest things. You want your rights, fight for them. Go. Let's open up to referendum. Constitution is amended by referendum, right? You want your rights, advocate. Go to people and make them understand, and let's put to a vote. Yes or no? That's how it is. Majority rules, right?
Yeah.
And then majority rules. The reason why I'm saying take it to a referendum and not making an executive decision is because there's a very thin line with morals there, right? And because if I then make an executive order, right, I do not want to force, because as much as I can't stop a person being a Muslim, I can stop a person being a Christian, being a tradition. I can't really force people. I'd rather say, okay, take it. It's up to you to decide whether you take it or leave it. But do not force it on someone. You can't force religion on someone. Right? You can't force anything on someone.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, you do it. If you want it on the constitution, let's go on a referendum. Then I give you enough time to go and teach people. Because sometimes maybe people are against it because they of lack of knowledge. Yeah. But sit down with me. Explain it to me. Okay. But you explaining it to me doesn't necessarily mean I need to support it. That's one thing we need to understand. You've made me understand. Okay, sharp. Yeah. Now, when I sit down, someone say, voter, do I want my kids to go through this? Do I actually want this? No. That's what we do. That's how it works. This is what I believe. Referendum. Let's go to a referendum. You can. The Constitution of Zimbabwe. Have you ever read the Constitution?
This Constitution, don't even go there.
Unfortunately.
No.
The reason why I'm saying so, it's unfortunate that this new bill fringes on the statement I'm about to say. The same very bill they put fringes on the statement that's in the Constitution. You have the right to association. You have the right to practice your beliefs. Whatever you believe in, you're supposed you can practice it. Which means in Zim you can practice homosexuality. You know that? Which means you can.
No.
Because that line, that line simply states you can practice your beliefs and everything that you have the right to association. You can associate, you can have an association. It does not, the Zimbabwean law does not allow sodomy. It does not allow sodomy. It does not, on the law, there are no sex marriages in the Constitution, but it does not stop you from being homosexual.
It stops you from having intercourse with the person of the same
Exactly.
sex.
But it does not stop you from having a
homosexual
relationship.
if you don't
But
have
the
sex?
relationship.
But what's the
But the
relationship without
the
intercourse?
relationship is not. The
Even
relationship-
if
because-
lina
because
lenza
when I
libandla
talk
rest
to
bambini
sex,
izandla town.
When I
that
talk
is
to
very
sex,
sex. No.
Ngakho la
Relationship.
evidence yokuthi you actually
Relationship.
had sex. Then balikhipha.
No, but here's the thing. Same thing with prostitution.
Yeah.
Right? You can never be arrested for prostitution. You have to be arrested for solicitation. The actual exchange of money for sex has to probable beyond reasonable doubt.
Beyond
has to
reason.
be proved.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's what. So people want to make noise. But have you read the Constitution and understood what it says?
Yeah.
If we catch you having sex with another man, we'll arrest you because that's Sodom. But if we don't catch you, then
But
what?
sex vele iyenzakala in private spaces.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
no one in Zimbabwe is
there-
ever
so-
going to be
so
arrested
that's
for
the
being
thing.
homosexual.
So people want to think it's not there.
Yeah.
It's there. You just want it in black and white, but it's there.
So they
Yeah.
want
They want it in black
you
and
are
white.
allowed
Yeah.
to.
They want it in black and white,
Maybe
but
they
it's there.
bafuna maybe lokuthi lawa
If
bathola ama rights
homosexuality is
nalo,
not allowed in
batshatiswe
Zim,
in
how
public
many?
and stuff.
If homosexuality is not, how many people practice it? There was this guy who used to wear a dress all along. Otto Rick in Bulawayo. He's now in America. He used to wear a dress every day of his life. In Bulawayo. The only time I was arrested is when he used the women's toilet. He went to court, he won the court case, if I'm not mistaken, in this country, before the new constitution, if I'm not mistaken, or just a year after. So all I'm saying is, people, read the constitution and come and have an argument, and come and say something. Because most of these people are, yeah, we want these laws. Who stopped you? Who stopped you from kissing another man? Or sleeping with another man?
Yeah, you're stopped from intercourse.
You stop from intercourse when we see you.
But they won't see
When-
you. Chances are they'll
you are
see you.
stopped from
How many
corruption.
times have you
You are
been seen
stopped
when
from
having
stealing.
sex?
Yeah.
You are stopped from stealing. You are stopped from stealing.
You the
And-
intercourse is
You are stopped from corruption. You are stopped from corruption.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but you can only you can arrest you once you get caught from corruption.
Yeah.
And then in court, they have to be reasonable.
Isela
doubt and
ngiliwa
proof.
njiwe kahle kahle.
So
Exactly.
what are you encouraging?
Mina, all
Yeah.
I'm saying is, Mina, all I'm saying,
Yeah,
what I'm encouraging is people should be well read.
Yeah, true.
Right? Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, people should not necessarily force their beliefs on other people. Right? It's your thing. I mean, I'll never go to a guy, well, I to cherry low. Cherry chicken. I've never done that. Right? I can never force you to. I've never forced you to. I'm not that guy. I can say, I church land, you never see me at the church. I church land, just because of personal preference.
Yeah.
So the problem is, we wanna force into our kids to do cartoons. We wanna force into the people post. Not necessarily force people. Don't force it. Live your life, and see if you care. See if you actually care. I've learned this week, people don't give a fuck about anything. Try to come into something right now. People are not even finch. We have bigger problems in this country. We have economy problems in this country rather than who you're sleeping with. Trust me. We have bigger problems than who you're sleeping with. This I'll guarantee you. How many clubs? Guys are kissing in clubs. And we don't give a shit because there's not double land. There's land who's keep his dress as a P of a per hour. I'm telling you. People don't give a shit. People might think I'm encouraging homosexuality or discouraging. I'm just saying, you know what? There's certain beliefs I believe in. I'm going to stick to them. In my household, I'm going to say, kids, this is what I believe in. When you turn 18 and you have your brain of your own, you have the right to go and believe. But when you are still under me, I'm your guardian. I'm supposed to stand for things. This is why how I want to bring you up. When you turn 18 and say, I want to play for that other team, you are 18 years old. There's nothing I can do. By law, you're an adult. You can make decisions on your own.
Yeah, I think my stance on.
Talk too much.
I talk too much.
Yeah,
I feel like.
I feel like I don't even have an opinion.
After
I'm not gonna come for the next coming 4 weeks.
No, but I think
I've talked for 4 weeks.
Sfumelana, maybe with some of the things specifically the one you force whatever movement that's happening ebantwaneni. Like me right now ngambuza ukuthi what's my stance on the community. Umuntu lo muntu mele enze into ayifuna ngempilo yakhe. That's none of my business. Like la ngezinto zakhe
angizwa lutho mina
isitho ngesakho. Like whether ufuna ukufaka emnyango andiseza kuthiwa bakhona abanye balama fetishes lama building uthi yabona ipacket center lapha nqantsha.
You don't know.
Like
sewazi umama no wachata le building and
watch the Eiffel Tower. Watch the Eiffel Tower in France.
Like
and someone married a stone.
Like umuntu ukuthi wenzani ngempilo yakhe angila problem lakho, but inkinga enisuka mina ngibe layo is usufuna mina ukungiforsa ukuthi lebantwaneni bami abantwana abancane ngihle ngiqalise ukuthi ngibafundise whatever that's happening outside endlini yami. Like mina indlu yami abantwana ngabami imuli ngeyami khale sami isicathulo like
Until you're 18.
like yeah into khuluma Maforty ukuthi as long as you are living under my roof and so ngikhuluma ukuthi imithetho yami yipi like publicly iyabe ikhona endlini yami of course yabo. Then umuntu mayesekhulile sezazikhethela because it disadvantage engiyibonayo of maybe enforcing whatever movement that's happening ebantwaneni uzakhula umntwana like konke khonokho ekufundisiwe I decide ukuthi okay like yena is a male child but identifies as yabo sekhulile lapana like ukhuliswe vele ngemfundiso zona lezi sekhulile sele 18 sekwanise ukubona like ukuthi okay life yenza so athi mina actually angithandi kuba yilokhu zenini angithandi kuba inkazana sengifuna kuba indoda siyenzani yabo. So yikwekela abazali badlale irole yabo as ama parents ebantwaneni up until umntwana azafike ku position yokuthi sekwanise ukwenza ama decisions akhe esekhulile. Ungabi into ukuthi even lebantwaneni because ingqondo zomntwana zilula phela ukuthatha like whatever abakufundisayo bithe esikolo bithe ama cartoons wena la ulokhu izeni Maforty ade khuluma like kulula umntwana kulula ukuthi umbuild like la ngendlela acabanga unlike thina abantu abadala esesilama choices ethu ukuthi okay like so at the end of the day mina umuntu lo muntu lesitho sakhe, it's fine. Like you can do whatever. But ebantwaneni, ngeke labantwana baqale bakhule to the point where they can
comprehend.
Yeah, and make their own decisions.
Yeah, that's Ralph?
I hear you.
I think
Yeah,
I
but
think you
yeah,
guys
abantwana
sounded,
babantwana, yeah.
Yeah,
Just let kids be
abantwana
kids.
babantwana.
Because even lokunye okungaso kwe movement nalana, like you just let kids be kids.
Yeah.
It's even ngesikolo, like the type of content kids get. Beloke bekhule, beloke change.
I actually hate what's happening in Zim.
So you just let kids be kids.
No, because kids are not being able to be kids. Because kids are now 720 town abazali bethengisa. They don't have time to go play with other kids. This is because
besithi sufuna ukukhuluma kubi
so for me it's
guys.
We need to find a way.
Abiding citizens.
We need to find a way of kids letting kids be kids.
Yeah.
We know how amazing it is being a kid.
Yeah.
So I don't know, we need in anything, let's find a way to give kids the opportunity to grow and just be kids.
That was Maforty. The name is so nice. You gotta say it twice.
twice.
Thank you very
On
much for
today's
tuning
episode
in.
Yeah.
of the serious show.
Yeah, this was a serious show. Hey,
Was it?
it was.
Kulalabana from the previous episode, somebody not informative.
Yeah, I feel like
This
should be the
when entire
most
encyclopedia.
knowledge. Yeah, siyabonga.
Come on,
Anyways,
guys.
thank you
I
very
hope
much.
you guys are not going to have me in front of the camera.
No, like I think there is abantu sebebona ukuthi ukwanile noma ungazi.
Because you're a different person on and off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like today I want to
Serious,
go to experience like the other side. Yeah, when I got Maforty, yeah, when ukwanisile ukuthi.
With less stories.
But anyways, thank you very much for
Thank you
standing
for
in
having
for
me.
okay breezy. Let's obuza abasharp like next week. Yanga really flu every 2
I'll
weeks.
go through the flu.
Don't
We'll
forget to
challenge.
Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share our links,
Amen.
Spotify, Apple Podcast. If you have an iPhone, if you have an Android, you can use Spotify as well. Like we accommodate everyone. And it really means a lot if you recommend this podcast to the next person.
True.
Whether it's Mgcini or Ngini, I wish I could like this a million times. You can. Tata mafona abantu. Ungene ku YouTube. Like, comment and share. But otherwise, this has been a great show coming at you live from Zulu
Fashion House.
Sawubona.
Lingake ube azothenga phela.
Hiyo lana ethi pu 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 pu.
And they tipping me off. I know you from the inside out. We do some real talking at my mama's house. We finna get something for $1. We might just head home in a Honda. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting. I'm okay. I'm just minutes away.